What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and it's been a wild day, and it's been a wild week for Twitter, a tumultuous week, a week that Elon probably wished would just go away, as he's managed to alienate a good bit of the staunch free speech absolutist backers and his followers. And also, by the way, these are people that only believe that in many cases because only believe that Twitter would give us free speech absolutism because Elon said it would. Elon said as long as it's not illegal, it will be allowed. And that's just not the case. It hasn't been the case. But the left and the mainstream media establishment is still trying to destroy Twitter by scaring off advertisers, by publishing coordinated hit pieces. As you see, you'll see this article, Gizmodo. You'll see basically the same article gets published by Gizmodo, Bloomberg, Vanity Fair, all these people talking about the same baloney sausage hate speech all at once, all in a coordinated fashion. I'm sure there's nothing going on there. We're going to get into this story after a super quick word from this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Look, it's 2022 going on 2023. If you don't have a VPN, you're missing out on a ton of benefits. Not just a more secure connection, but if you're paying for Netflix, Disney Plus, or any other streaming service, you're already getting locked out of a ton of additional content that you could be enjoying if you used a VPN. And since they've been sponsoring the channel so long, they've rolled out a massive discount for my viewers. That's right, 84% off plus 4 months free. It's $2.03 a month, 4 months free, 84% off. Private Internet Access also offers privacy on all your devices, lightning fast global server network. And look, outside of all the additional content you're going to be able to view out there using Private Internet Access, it also has a strict no logs policy. It's open source. It has state-of-the-art updates. It's instant to set up. You can put it on all of your devices, your tablet, your computer, your mobile phones. It has unlimited bandwidth and so much more. If you don't have a VPN yet, make today the day. Use my link in the description to get Private Internet Access, start being more secure, and unlock loads more content. Hate speech on Twitter skyrocketed while Elon said he was winning. New research shows use of the N-word tripled in the week leading up to Musk congratulating his team for fighting hate speech, according to data on tweets containing mean words. Again, hate speech is and would be considered free speech. So are there be more N-words on Twitter? Yeah, probably. Do I think that minimizing the use of that word is probably good for Twitter's advertisers? Yeah. I'm one of those people that, I do believe that there needs to be a deal struck between freedom of speech on this platform and the reality that needs to make money. I don't think that Twitter could ever really operate under the, free speech absolutism tenet that Elon Musk promised, but it is what he said. Now, on November 23rd, Elon Musk tweeted, "The hate speech impressions were down by 1/3 on the platform, along with a graph and a victorious congratulations to his employees." During the same period, the actual use of hate speech on Twitter rose exponentially, according to new research. A study from the Center of Countering Digital Hate. Oh, wow. It's like when a chiropractor finds out you have a back problem. Shows that use of the N-word on Twitter had tripled in the weeks leading up to Musk's tweet compared to the daily average for the entire month prior. Tweets containing all sorts of other spicy words also saw dramatic spikes. The Center for Countering Digital Hate's research uses Brandwatch, an analytics platform. They found the N-word was used 30,000 times from November 18th through the 24th. That's actually like very little if you think about it. The week leading up to the Musk claims that's 260% higher than the weekly average. During that week, a slur for gay men rose 91%. I'm assuming that's the bundle of sticks word. Now, make no mistake about it, what the mainstream media is trying to do right now is destroy Twitter. That's absolutely what they're trying to do. They're trying to cripple it. They're trying to hurt his advertisers. They're trying to make him pay the price for supporting free speech. They're trying to get him in line. That's not going to happen. The data doesn't directly contradict Musk's claims. Interesting. However, it does demonstrate that Musk's victory lap may have been disingenuous, suggesting that things are improving on Twitter while the platform was in fact being leveraged as a tool for hate. When the media does it, when they hate on like white people, for example, or straight white men or whatever, that's not a tool for hate, just as long as they use different words, right? And all these articles, you know, you see Musk's Twitter won't die. Look at Telegram. Telegram is an even bigger social network run by a libertarian billionaire. Its popularity should dispel all notions that Twitter will disappear. Well, yeah, of course it will. Vanity Fair. No one's going to end Twitter except for Elon. As Musk Bluebird reels, the arms race for an alternative is on. Is there a race for an alternative? I mean, how many people are really looking for an alternative? Is there a place more interesting? Is there a place more interesting than Twitter right now? Like if you look up like Elon Musk hate speech, how many articles are written about this? New York Times, hate speech is on the rise 45 minutes ago. CNN, hate speech dramatically surges on Twitter. In India, Musk's Twitter risks opening the floodgates on hate speech. What is hate speech exactly? It's a group of words, a nebulous group of words that nobody really knows. And they use it to scare off advertisers. I don't really know what their end game is here outside of just destroying Twitter and crippling Elon Musk. He wrote in response to this today, hate speech impressions, hashtag, are defined by number of times a tweet was viewed, continues to decline, despite significant user growth. So essentially what they're reporting on is Did you get that itch, Hucky? Huck's still upstairs with me because he's still feeling like Sir Humps a lot. Hey, good boy. Bonjour, good puppy. He's there, I promise. Hey, good boy. Okay. So one of these reports is tracking the number of times it was used. The other of these reports are tracking the number of times it was seen, a distinct difference. Now, we all know how easy bot networks are and how it is to, you know, spam things out and get things artificially trending. Now, obviously, I don't have any evidence of this, but I think it would be ridiculous for me not to at least point out the fact that there is at least some likelihood that some bad actors are putting together. I mean, 30,000 tweets isn't even that many, to be honest with you. It's not. You could have a bot do that in an hour, like a low-level bot. You say freedom of speech does not mean freedom of reach. Negativity should and will get less reach than positivity. Again, he's measuring impressions, meaning how often it's said. So maybe people are typing the N-word, but it's getting deboosted. That's probably the more effective way to look at it. In fact, it's basically at an all-time low on this chart. Elon says there are about 500 million tweets a day. Okay, so that puts it in perspective. 500 million tweets per day and billions of impressions. So hate speech are less than 0.1% of what's actually seen on Twitter. And you see, like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, the press says, like this guy, sorry, but the press says differently. Oh, wow. I mean, the press must be telling the truth. LOL, the New York Times and their, quote, researchers. Breaking! Hate speech on Twitter has jumped since Elon Musk took over, quote unquote, researchers found. Is this somewhat like the online trust and safety experts or whatever that really just turned out to be hall monitor loser Twitter users? And then here's 57 minutes ago, Elon Musk replies directly to the New York Times and says, utterly false. How about Viva Frey? Did you review the ADL, quote, findings? Odd that the article wouldn't include a link so that others can actually analyze their methodology and figures, etc. Also particularly curious since the ADL said in 2021 was a record high year for terrible incidents in the United States, and 2018 had 4.2 million bad tweets. You see Greg here, casually Greg, there was plenty of hate speech before. You all just liked it. There's all a bunch like, I hate white people, kind of stuff like that. Yeah. White people are embarrassing, ban white men. That's not actually counted as hate speech. Of course, the New York Times put this article behind a paywall too. So Elon is fighting a lot of battles on a lot of fronts. And, you know, part of me just wants him to, hopefully for things to calm down, for him to figure it out, and for him to focus on new features instead of constantly interjecting himself into that day's argument. But also, that kind of is what makes Twitter pretty dang interesting right now, doesn't it? Like, the whole idea, everything that's going on, like, Elon is not letting this media narrative run wild. I mean, this tweet got 13,000 likes. Elon's reply in an hour already has 70,000 likes. So it's like he's catching the media outright lying. Twitter is now serving 90 billion tweet impressions per day. 90 billion. So they find a few thousand N-words and they think, oh, well, this is definitely on the rise. Interesting fact, 27 sources who asked not to be named told me exclusively that a recent massive study by 11 independent research groups that New York Times makes up news by publishing BS for clicks. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to me. You see Elon's just out here debunking things with actual facts. Now, it's just a graph. I would like to see more, you know, in-depth explanation. But like, we will publish stats on love speech too, as it is vastly higher than hate speech. I don't really know what love speech is. I don't really know what hate speech is. I don't like these buckets for general words. But I would say that, you know, Elon out here just debunking in real time the mainstream media's lies is in general a really good thing. Because I'm not saying the media is always wrong. It is wrong a lot. It is skewed almost always. But the fact that he's doing it in real time will help stop a lot of these false narratives from so easily spreading. And also, screw the New York Times anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it's Christmas time. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! All right, what do we have in this one? This is the Super Mario Advent Calendar. It is currently the 2nd of December. It's always wild to actually find these. Okay, let's see. I'm a big Yoshi guy. I like Yoshi. And, oh, okay, a little. Okay, this guy's pretty cool too. Oh, the spacing's a little off on these. These are nice figures. Get out of there. You know, a lot of nice little figurines. This is Blue Turtle Shell. Probably has an actual name. I've never seen him wearing a helmet before. But all these little figures stand up nice. So far, the Super Mario one quality's been pretty good. I don't remember how much this one was, but these little figurines have been pretty quality. You know, like the Mario one for the first one, also pretty good. Like a posable Santa's sack and a gift, movable arms, stuff like that. So, heck yeah, Super Mario so far. The Sonic one I've got yet to open today too, and a couple more.